Guys, do you agree with me that winning games at Manchester United right now is dependent on these players? Of course, the morale, the motivation, their mental kind of presence in the game. Because I feel it's not about the manager doing so much, maybe doing so much substitutions, maybe yeah, squad selection like we expect many a times. But I think whoever player is brought on the pitch or is given an opportunity to start a game should just take it upon themselves to perform to their best. You've seen with the recent match yesterday against Everton, that squad, Leniero comes on after that injury of Martinez that we were informed it was on a short notice, I would say, that Alessandro Martinez was injured and he was not playing against Everton. I was shocked personally, but I went into the game to watch with the hope that whoever player is given an opportunity will surely perform to their best because what I know right now, it's not about Carrick, it's not about the maybe Carrick and his coaching staff. It's about the players themselves to do do their job. You see how Lenny Yoro he struggled a little bit because of course when you stay for a bench for 3 4 5 games, you and you're given an opportunity to start, you always panic, you want to try to prove a point, but in the course of proving a point you will lose your concentration at certain points, and you saw that a little bit with him, but of course he grew into the game, and surely he made something out of the of course the experience, the little experience that he has had in the Premier League and as a young player. But these experienced players like Matheus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, of course, Brian Belmo, and Sesko is another one. They just have to take it upon themselves to perform to their maximum. Of course, you've seen it with Benjamin Sesko. He comes on the bench and yesterday played 30 minutes, and he had a goal for himself right in there, and that is the same spirit that all the other players have to carry on, even if Amadi Diallo has to be benched for starting the next games, or from the next games, or whoever, or Matheus Cunha, or whoever. They just have to make sure they come off the bench and make an impact right in there. You've heard with Benjamin Sesko after his interview, he says that even if it's 5 minutes given to him, he has to make sure he comes and makes gives his all to the team, and you've surely seen that with the rest of the games that he has played before. He has contributed to winners, of course, coming off the bench. From the time Michael Carrick came on, Sesko has sat on the bench for most of the games, and if not all the games. Of course, we are now 6 games with Michael Carrick, and he has not started any, but the impact is seen. So that's what makes me say the players have to take accountability of whatever. And from the goalkeeper, you see Sane Lamens also taking accountability, not like the blaming his the defenders or what, but he just took it upon himself to be brilliant. And you saw 10 corner kicks against one for Man United, and nothing entered his net. It takes brilliance and eh, courage and accepting to play for the badge that you signed for. And that is the same thing with the other players. I see with Matheus Cunha is another player who does exactly what I'm talking about. Even if, of course, many a times people will complain like Kuna is not doing enough, like what, like even yesterday myself I was complaining a little bit, but little did I know he was there. Yeah, his time was coming, and he gave a beautiful shift right in there for that Benjamin Sesko goal, and you loved to see whatsoever happened. And yeah, Michael Carrick just his job now is just to make sure he organizes these players and carries on with his training sessions and makes sure they are fit, and the rest it's upon the players to decide these matches. Like yesterday, you saw exactly it was players who decided the match. Of course, sometime back under Ruben Amorim also, these players could just give up on certain games. They could play, and when it reaches 70, they play like they are not they don't know how to find the net. But at least Michael Carrick is trying to maybe kind of motivate them every time, and you see players are fighting from even if it's few minutes like stoppage time. You see these players struggling to find the net, and it has always yielded, and that is the spirit of a player that plays for a big club. So guys, that's what I'm talking about. I hope you understand. And of course, Benjamin Sesko is the guy I won't forget, and I won't stop talking about him, and especially for his yesterday's goal. The counter attack that he pulled from behind here, and in a few seconds he's pointing at the goal and given the ball. He puts the ball behind the net, guys. That is the spirit. So guys, subscribe because we want to continue growing.